status of ovulation. See, sometimes you plan for pregnancy or IVF. In that time, you must know what is the exact time of ovulation. This is very, very helpful. Sometimes comes as a short note. So, fertilization and implantation. What is fertilization? The process of union of sperm with the ovum resulting in the zygote formation is called as fertilization. And what is the location? Ampulla of fallopian tube is the normal location. So, sperm in the female genital tract, they remain capable of fertilizing an egg up to what time? Up to 4 to 6 days. And ovulated sperm remain viable for 24 to 48 hours. So, if you are planning to fertilize the egg, these things can be helpful. So, 4 steps in fertilization are: number 1, capacitation of spermatozoa and chemo attraction to the ovum. Number 1 is capacitation, which happens in the female tract. Second is attachment of sperm to zona pellucida. The membrane of the ovum is called as zona pellucida. It contains glycoprotein that serves as a receptor for sperm surface protein. The sperm has some protein. Ovum also has a receptor, and that layer is called as zona pellucida. This is the second example. Third is penetration of zona pellucida by the sperm head via acrosome reaction. Number 1. Number 2, in itself, the second heading, the prevention of polyspermy via cortical reaction. So, as one sperm goes, second should not go to prevent polyspermy. And the last is release of sperm nucleus into the cytoplasm of the ovum. So, you can see in this diagram how sperm attracted towards the ovum, then attachment to the zona pellucida, then penetration of the acrosome enzyme in zona pellucida and fusion with the ovum membrane. And the fourth, I told you, release of sperm nucleus in the egg cytoplasm. So, coming to capacitation. So, once ejaculated into the female tract, spermatozoa undergoes multiple changes to become potentially fertilizing sperm, and that changes are coming into one category of heading called as capacitation. It can take from 1 hour to 10 hours. So, number 1, uterine and fallopian tube fluid will wash away the various inhibitory factors that suppress sperm activity in the male genital tract. When sperms are in the male genital tract, they are surrounded by various inhibitory factors that preventing them to mature fully. So, when they are coming from the vagina, from the uterus, the vaginal fluid, uterine fluid, fallopian tube fluid, they will wash away various inhibitory factors. Number 1. Number 2 point of capacitation is that sperm gradually lose their cholesterol, and the head of sperm, the acrosome, become weaker. Only then it can enter. The sperm gradually loses the cholesterol. Number 3, the increase in the calcium entry via which channel I told you? Cuspyd channel, which is alkaline sensitive. That is why it is not active in the vagina, because the pH of vagina is acidic. When it goes beyond cervix, it becomes alkaline and Cuspyd become active. It will cause powerful whiplash movement of the flagella and release of hyaluronidase from the acrosome that help in what? Penetration of corona radiata. Now, sperm will bind to the receptor in the zona pellucida. The breakdown of acrosome is known as acrosomal reaction. For this, various enzymes are released. Like, for example, there is an enzyme called as acrosin, which has trypsin-like activity. It is a protein which is like trypsin. So, when one sperm reaches the membrane of the ovum, fusion of the ovum membrane is mediated by fertilin. So, first is acrosin, then second important protein is fertilin. So, fusion of sperm and egg plasma membrane cause a transient change in the membrane of ovum, so that more sperm should not come, isn't it? So, calcium increases inside the ovum. Calcium ion increases inside the ovum, trigger a cortical reaction by causing exocytosis of cytosolic secretory vesicle that will lead to inactivation of sperm binding site and hardening of entire zona pellucida to prevent polyspermy. So as one sperm enter inside that, then suddenly there is calcium influx into the ovum that will lead to exocytosis. Calcium is important for exocytosis, that will cause exocytosis of various vesicle, that will inactivate the receptor which is present on the ovum for the sperm. They will inactivate and also harden the layer, the hardening of the entire zona. This is called as cortical reaction. Very, very important reaction to prevent polyspermy.